otosirie bosa abana bago nigo tukwerera tukweumia twebo ire chiguni Yesu tororere amabera amamochaito hatuatananire naye amasabaito abeire lyogibosiwao omwana Daudi tororera amabera Yesu twabere Samaria tani ngoro kwa denompole nyagoteta materane nabo kwenda se YouTube channel yane indo saji denompole amaterane narororo nyasabe meganda tigago seseni mono asante sana radio yeto ya grupo radio asega sengia mawokora nyasabe meganda baseseni nandaba ababeke mobe aroro asengi ncho yogo promote abateli nyasabe meganda bamona ino amen shalom shalom.
Charles Chwea Matoke, and I come to you this evening asking you, as the people of Kisii, the people of Kenya in general, to come out in large numbers and get your vote. Get your voting cards and get ready to elect your leaders. This is our civil duty as a country and as a citizen, and we must show up to be counted. We cannot keep complaining of electing bad leaders while we are not ready to take up our civil duties to do the honorable thing of voting in leaders of our choice and leaders who will take our country to the next level. Viva! Let's keep moving, Kenya.
Welcome to AGR News. I'm Jeremiah Untina, and tonight I'm hosting one of our friends from Kenya, and they call you Dr. Maubi.
Yes.
Are you a medical doctor?
Or? No. I'm an expert of finance. Pursued finance to PhD level.
Wow.
I'm also a CPA, Certified Public Accountant of Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah.
So last time we met, I may know you a little bit.
Yeah.
Lakini mbale bataku manyeti.
Okay.
But if you go, who is Dr. Maubi? Maybe you can get that camera.
Yes.
Who is Dr. Maubi?
Maubi is a young man from Gusii, Kitutu Chache South constituency, Tieko. Maubi has vied for MP for Kitutu Chache South constituency. 2017. I know we are getting there, but it's good for introduction. Maubi is an official of government for some time now. And in a few days we'll be required, we still have the same or harbor the same interests. We now leave government, but I also teach at Kenyatta University. Okay. I'm a finance lecturer. So that is what we do for a living. We also have, I also have a consultancy firm where we do financial consultancy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kenyatta University.
Kenyatta University, then I've been a member of Kenya Mint Commission.
Oh, okay.
A board member or a commissioner if you like. I've also been chairman of Meru University, a council. So I served there for 1 year. So that's what I have done so far, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's great. Na menya sune kanona ginera.
Yeah.
Ase nyame ko yu. So wakwa na Kenya Mint Commission.
Okay.
Oh, ambara wa jabaya. Wa make sure manganambia.
Yes.
Mbia kegima. Oh no, taking you back.
Yeah.
Watwali appetite yoburai.
Yeah.
Totaracha ase 2017. Kwarara irande from university level or chamayaga kwaraba in any leadership position.
Yes, I have been a manager of finance in various organizations, and I've also been at the pinnacle of an organization like Kenya Mint Commission, and you know, chairman of council for a university council is not mean fit. So in terms of leadership, qualities and probably experience, I have been exposed to that extent. I've also been a leader of even Christian organizations, if you may like. Yeah.
Because you know, gagas water at the gocha.
Yeah.
Most in Korangan Kobori Bare, Konyo, Monta Coleta, Kurumaga, Guacoleta, Mana whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
One on a very quick note.
Yeah.
Unquabority 2017, Kitu to Charge South.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Before I get there, sir, you guys on an official capacity.
So that but you watch it all, no? Or to go directing and I can watch it.
And at the conference, there is a paper now to present your finance at the University of Minnesota. And on Navera for 2 weeks. And I also said, let me come around. Ndora Nimbwata Vasani around Bakwani. And also get to meet our friends and of diaspora from the constituency and Gusii region at large. Ega Roma etabantu bami no kibara sense kwa chire wako batarira as a leader. So that you're able to listen to them, omanyanga which issues babugate, so that as we also aspire for leadership, to amanya where to attack, where to attend to, so that our people live comfortably. Yeah.
You want to watch the Kurue side yes ko present.
Yes, a paper finance. It's an academic conference, so which I already finished. So let me see around and see our people.
Abanto ba itonka ngakiwa konya ka Kurue conference uni.
Well, if we present papers, research papers, we are contributing to development in a country or say a world at large. Because for example, if we are doing research on banking, we want to make an entry and probably contribute to what banking should be, so that invest what they are meant to do, and even their services will be better into the future.
Wow, that's great. Well, no, yes,
that is important, bro.
Because in future, if we need leaders, what are those ideas back then if we have such leaders, our people will benefit more.
Yes.
One or whatever Morover Kyobuata, you may go over Minnesota, Guaruro, Morover Kyobata Sabantua diaspora, maybe you're again.
Well, as it were, whenever we have our people around, I know meeting them and getting to listen to them, especially with the aspirations that we have, it is important to listen to them. But first of all, I want you to understand that for a long time, I have never understood why we've never had representation in either the Senate or Parliament of Kenya from the diaspora. Because yes, Maubi may have the best interest of diaspora friends and relatives, but when we have one of their own or one of your own in the Kenyan Parliament, because it's possible, we've had various political parties, top-ranking political parties. All this time that we've had multi-party democracy, no one has come forward. And I know political parties, top-ranking political. Like my party leader, who has been in the NASA coalition, the defunct NASA coalition, and now in the One Kenya Alliance, one Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And of course, as it were, as we go for the presidency, we also believe that they will be able to work together with people like Raila Amolo Odinga and any other coalition that may come forth, because you cannot win alone. I know he has been in the forefront in trying to say that, or to propose that we have a diaspora ministry, right? Or State Department that specifically deals with diaspora issues. You may know that we have a Foreign Affairs Ministry, but that is not sufficient. Because if you look at the kind of remittances that we normally have from diaspora to back home, to Kenya, they're enormous, billions of money. Actually, if it weren't for diaspora remittances, I can tell you, probably our economy would strain more or much more than it is currently.
So, unokona gotaraiga kuomera na Bakenya kwarorirenga mostly uno moso area gota boyo raso kiresi kombira konyora bigeni.
Yes.
Na by the way ngayo somete.
Jeso mete kagera university. But rende na somete primary egorugunya tieko.
Nyatieko nyima
primary school. Ngasome secondary school egorugunya tieko. If it's possible, I believe in doing things at home, right? Anye university toge egorugunya tieko, I would have gone there.
That's what I think.
Because I believe believe by doing so, with this leadership, we are able to develop back home, for example, Kitutu Chache South, so that everything is probably just within the constituency and Gusii region at large.
Dr. Maubi, what's so unfortunate at times, Parliament, most of them are easy to summit.
Yeah.
It's only recently with about Guana Mangana diaspora remittances, no Korigi. And I tend to thinking Montore, she go on a Torega, Mangana to Manila, Kenya, to go to Ramang, was over Saudi Arabia. I don't know why it was so difficult for them to go to Montoya more diaspora. I don't want to be ambassador because in Rome, you think you can enter somebody who's going to learn their culture. I'm going to go to maybe in Quaru, Minnesota. Quaru is not Asang Ebunagaiga. But you many times or name taping. So I don't know those ideas go say Chico Magosana and Tabu good way.
One, I wouldn't really bash the government of Kenya over ambassadorial positions because I believe the ambassadors that have been nominated to head various missions before that have come from diaspora. I may not have the record right away, but if I search, I know I cannot lack. However, you know, Parliament is where we make laws. And the laws you make are the ones that determine many things. So we have, like I said earlier, we have political parties. We've had political parties. We have Wiper Democratic Movement. We have ODM. We have other parties, right? And they have had slots to nominate. What makes it difficult for them, amongst all the nomination slots, to ensure that they nominate someone from diaspora, for example, so that they can champion, because they understand the kind of issues that the diaspora community goes through, you know. Why is it difficult? I think, in my view, it is high time that these political parties thought wisely, much more or much better than they've done before, because if we continue to support, because if you guys, what if diaspora, and I'm not trying to, you know, trying to tell the diaspora community to hold remittances, because that would be very unfair to the government and even to themselves, because even the investments you make back at home are very important. At
the same time, we can't do it because our family members are at
exactly.
Home too.
So what we are saying is, let's be fair. Let's have a diaspora representation in Parliament and even in the Senate. Which party comes forth, for example, I can try in my own capacity, the party I come from, and try to persuade, which he has shown interest in doing, and persuade him, one Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, and the team that he will work with in One Kenya Alliance or any other coalition that may come forth, maybe, you know, because we've not closed the doors for more coalitions from coming up. So I can try to bring forth these particular issues so that we see how to work together with our diaspora friends.
Those are good ideas, especially kwa several times about your party leader.
Yes.
You're Kalonzo Musyoka from the Wiper Party. Most likely to negotiate no Kobolia Kitutu Chache. Ego kwa about like 2017 from Wiper. Your party leader. I
can tell you the kind of politics that Kalonzo Musyoka plays and one Raila Amolo Odinga plays and the rest of the politicians, most of the issues, you know, are common. For example, if we say that we are going to develop infrastructure, everyone talks about it. But what draws the line, like I know Kalonzo Musyoka has talked about a 24-hour economy, right? It is something that is relatively new. I know other leaders have talked about other slogans. I know Raila Odinga has talked about Azimio la Umoja, which is basically a brainchild of the handshake, which One Kenya Alliance is also talking about. So the thing is, how do these leaders come in to also help Gusii? Because at the end of the day, we go back home. So the values I subscribe to, I am sure pretty much that these particular values will uplift Gusii and on CSR, whether in diaspora or back at home.
Gusii to bona kwa rigere gocha gocho ikire level akogora jisera Kiagara to buat party. Na these parties are very dear to us, to some of us. Ekaro ko kwana ko Mr. Maubi. However much important idea church rabe, but where you are asking from, I'm subscribing maybe to Kanu or something else. So omagushui kera sara go register other than party.
Yes, in Kisii, I can tell you, parties do not really matter. The personal attributes is what matters. In my own constituency, I have a record holder of how many parties we've stood in every particular election. One, Richard Onyonka, was my member of parliament that I was trying to de-whip in the last elections that I couldn't at that time. Has been the first time he got a seat through PDP. The second time he got through ODM. The third time he got it through Ford Kenya, right? If I get my facts right. So it's not about a party, but per se, is this the kind of person that they need? At the end of the day, I know even there is a money factor. But as yes, I know politicians, at the end of the day, what is important is do you know how many times ourselves we've given people money and we've not been elected? The reason is simple. Probably before people get to develop that interest, because if I got trust with leadership, there are many things they look at. Maybe you know, maybe how difficult it is. The first time sometimes it's not that easy. So that you try and serve wananchi wale wako ekero.
Ekero kwa area Kitutu Church.
Yeah.
Obokongubwa omugetutu mborobyo.
Igari morning and kero, we need to ensure the development nero. Abana baitu banyodire. Chikazi, let me tell you brother. If there is anything that we need to fight and fight aggressively is poverty. Poverty nere kogera abantu bachikoiba. Poverty nere kogera abantu baegwebese bachora baraiba tabwenareti. So if we are able to fight poverty, and it can be fought in various ways. Poverty na beko ba fought by ensuring abantu babwate biasara ebike banyolire probably laws chiko ba passed in parliament. Chiavere used, you know, Chiavere drawn in such a way that we are able to draw laws. Chiko encourage probably financing of these small business enterprises, so that we are able to boost chibibi asara biri we develop mono biro chibese chinde biri kaba nemirimo. And I can tell you anyandiri na babunge bako irali baga lobby for positions ngo igora serikali ngo likere probably 500,000 people say no. Osino mabungo say no. Assume mbona aitoli mugetutu for example. Nkarenga Ogo yungama bagalia achire out of 500,000 and we have 290 constituencies. Or yungama baga probably 100 achire say no. It's the power of lobbying, and this is what we must do to ensure abana baito banyore remermo abana baito bako in the school also, and of course with the particular insistence on having to educate a girl child. But at the end of the day, yes, probably they are chauvinists. But we need to discourage that. You know, at the end of the day, it means we will not get the kind of development that is required.
What are your major competitors here? Say Ikirogia Kitutu Church.
Now Kitutu Church South for now in Jenima Inchebwe can declare interest. Yoko Chikura, Kitutu Church South constituency. Lakini it's not up to me to mention their names because probably they may not mention my name. So at the end of the day, in Chenganyete, Ekarojitu Abe Grammar Sakarim, Ekarajinde Abakanke ballot, God willing, will determine what we do, but I pray that He allows me to get there. So I'm sure in Chenimbo the interest to go back to the ballot again. Nsababa na nchi, we see what they're able to say. So Balinko Radia say ballot will be my competitors, and they're all worthy competitors. Wow. There's no one no. We are all equal at the end of the day.
Dr. Maubi.
Yeah.
Whether I call it a business yake, and in the business world, maybe Coca-Cola is another way of marketing them. So that was a bright move. So on another note, what is this Dr. Maubi brings, which is different than your Beiro or Sutania Babaguchi?
Well,
not for me, Dr. Maubi.
Yes.
I think
I know one. My current member of parliament, I respect him so much. He has tried the best he could during his tenure. But I believe we can do more. For example, I have said I can be able to lobby for government positions for our children. I can be able to bolster, or rather come up with laws that will be signed into law, or bills that will be signed into law to ensure that we create more jobs for our youth. We will be able to also lobby for... if I'm elected in a party that may not make it to government, I will not wait that a government that time so that I can be able to get development. Because sometimes I can tell you how government works. The government is elected to serve everyone, but they give priority to those that help the government to form government. I hope you understand. So if that be the case, prevent. If I'm in opposition, lobby for development as wananchi. Because at the end of the day, wananchi opposition. Whether the party or opposition, you have to find your way out. So that because at the end of the day, everything they are given to wananchi is political. I can tell you how government works. If you do not lobby, you can't answer. Anything. So policies to support education, like the CDF. I know it's relatively well utilized, and the current member of parliament has tried his best. But here, my friend, and I talk about this with a lot of sadness. Mono. If you give them 10,000 shillings as a bursary, what we should be working towards full sponsorship. They come back to their homes back on the Chingachiabo.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever in the world you may be. My names are your son, Charles Chwea Matoke, and I come to you this evening asking you, as the people of Kisii, the people of Kenya in general, to come out in large numbers and get your vote. Get your voting cards and get ready to elect your leaders. This is our civil duty as a country and as a citizen, and we must show up to be counted. We cannot keep complaining of electing bad leaders while we are not ready to take up our civil duties to do the honorable thing of voting in leaders of our choice and leaders who will take our country to the next level. Viva! Let's keep moving, Kenya.
My name is Joe Nyangenya. I am a registered voter at Nyakwirwa Primary School in Bosot Sengara Ward, Bomachoge constituency, Kisii County in the Republic of Kenya. That means I have the power to decide the future of my country, the future of my county, the future of my constituency, and the future of my ward. Most of the time I've met people who feel that they are so powerless because they don't have the voter's card. They don't have the opportunity to choose the leaders that they want. I'm asking you today, go register as a voter so that you can be able to activate your power. You have the power which is more powerful than the people in power. Go activate it by registering as a voter. Further registration exercise is ongoing. Don't wait. This is the time. If you have never been registered as a voter, you can go to Huduma Center wherever you are, and you can be able to register as a voter in your respective constituency. For instance, if you are from Bomachoge constituency and you are in Mombasa, you are in Nairobi, Makueni, Wachil, Mandera, or Kisumu, you can go to the Huduma Center there and you can register as a voter in Bomachoge at that Huduma Center. If you want to transfer as a voter to Bomachoge constituency, then you need to travel all the way to Ogembo IBC office so that you can be able to register or transfer your vote there. This is the time to make your voice heard. Your vote is your choice. Your choice is your voice. Go get registered. Encourage people to get registered. If we are in the social media, I don't see any reason whatsoever why you are not posting about, why you are not encouraging people to go and be registered as voters. This is the time to decide the destiny of our constituency, the destiny of our county, the destiny of our country. Go get registered. Thank you so much.
Hey, what's up everyone? My name's Alfax Nyibuto. This is Abogusi Global Radio 2021. We are here and we are going round and about. Video, photo, audio, anything it is in the media field, Abogusi Global Radio. You already see us. We're out here working all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're out here anywhere in the DFW area, Kenya, anywhere in Kenya. You call us, Abogusi Global Radio. We're here to save the day. Video, audio, photo. Call us 214-489-5885. Abogusi Global Radio.
Dallas Fort Worth weka asense ya Kenya aiga no tukobwatania abagusi bensi ensengima ime na isiko ya Kenya umena amona barali bawo buna Dennis Zadok, Edwin Mukaya, Videlis Omingo Mochoge, Jeremiah Orina Ontiri, Alvazad Nyabuto ime Abogusi Global Radio gwemanye na boyo gwesemya Abogusi Global Radio ekinakyo ekeumbu kyomogusi
Ninkikeragera otosiriebosa abana bago nigo tukwerera tukweumia twebo ire chiguni Yesu tororere amabera amamochaito hatuatananire naye amasabaito abeire lyugibosiwao Omwana Daudi tororera mabera Yesu twabere Samaria tani ngoro kwa de nompole Nyagoteta materane na bokwenda se YouTube channel yane Indo sajide nompole amaterane na arororo Nyasawe meganda tigago seseni mono Asante sana radio yeto ya Glopo Radio Asega sengi ya mawakora Nyasawe meganda basesenie na ndaba ababeke mobe aroro asengi ncho yogo promote abateli Nyasawe meganda ba monaino. Amen. Shalom.